I'm Miss Alexander, the Director of the Animal Assisted Interventions Program for River Rouge Schools. I want to tell you about the happiest place in the district. This revolutionary program takes place in the Pop Culture Lab. We utilize service-trained facility dogs that provide therapeutic benefits to our students and staff. We have a series of fortunate events. Each dog has its own special event. We have Reading with Rumi, Stunning with Sir Bentley, Learning with Lola, Bonding with Bailey, Coloring with Cody, and Fridays with Frankie. We also have a special event called Cartoons with Canines. In addition to our series of fortunate events, we have our Junior Handlers program where we teach 6th through 11th grade students how to work with and train our service-trained facility dogs. There's a unique situation where one student approached me. He wanted to be a part of our Junior Handlers program because he has a fear of dogs. He said joining the program will allow him to overcome his fear. So he works with one of our dogs, Cody, one of our dogs that's really good with grounding techniques. So our student comes in every day at lunchtime just to work with Cody. And through this, he has quickly unlearned his fear of dogs through exposure therapy. So he comes in, he'll brush Cody, he learns different types of training techniques and skills. He is here religiously practicing with Cody every day. He is more comfortable around dogs, and it has provided him a safe space. We also have a full-service grooming salon here in the Pop Culture Lab. We have a master groomer who comes out to teach our high school students how to groom dogs. We also have a teacher's pet program where we have exotic animals in the classroom that teach students responsibility and how to keep animals safe and healthy.
I was inspired to participate in the Teacher's Pet program because I wanted to create an environment where scholars were empathetic as well as having and nurturing, toward themselves and toward others and of course the animals. I also thought that this was a unique way for us to teach our scholars responsibility by caring for other living beings. And since then, I have seen a decrease in the amount of anxiety and stress amongst our scholars and our staff because they have another outlet. In addition to that, it has given us like a sense of community. So we're able to have different programs where even inside of the school, outside of school, everybody's welcome in to participate in some of the programs that we offer here. So it's been a huge impact on all of us here in the building. And I'm just excited because we are able to incorporate the animals into our curriculum and our programming. So it's made learning a lot more engaging and also fun. So it's just been a joy having all of the animals, including Rosie, within our building.
This program is absolutely amazing. When I walked into this school, it was the first thing that caught my attention. I have never lived a day of my life without owning a dog. It's that unconditional love and that calming sense that they bring to me. Some days I just come in here to play with the dogs because it calms me. Other benefits, when the dogs are in the hallway walking, the students love seeing them. They bring them joy and make them feel calm. We've been able to come in and watch a movie with the puppies in the room and students all being able to kind of feel and touch them. I think it's very beneficial for calming students that are distressed or maybe had a rough night or didn't sleep well or come in a bad mood. When they come in here, they have the ability to pet the dogs, to touch them and get love from them, and it's a very advantageous program, very beneficial to staff and students.
Every morning when I come to my office, first thing I do is greet my pet in my office, and it just brings joy to my life, just seeing a living creature, animal, just livens me up in a positive way. And also for my students, they look forward to seeing him, feeding him, walking him, and it just brings a joy to their faces and their souls, which just creates a beautiful, positive environment in the classroom. For me, I like it because it also Kind of helps me redirect behavior if needed. If they, do well in the classroom or in their grades, they're able to come and help, which, has a positive impact all around, academically, socially, and emotionally.
Well, I really like the idea that River Rouge can, in some degree, be self-sustaining in their program. The fact that we can have some creatures that feed our other creatures, and there's a whole circle of life, and the children get to learn that. It helps add on to their science knowledge already. They get to see it in action.
First, I was inspired originally to conquer a fear, to be honest. My students have a high level interest in reptiles, and that was one of the things that I knew, Miss Hall is not really into reptiles, but I'll do anything for my students. So that was the initial interest that let me engage with them and ultimately help regulate their own emotions in the building when they may have a challenging situation, because I recognize the power of our pets with our students. And Charmander in particular, he does a great job at allowing our students those avenues, different avenues to connect. Our students are a unique group with exceptionalities that they don't get a chance to demonstrate or display in the building. And this program has allowed me to help my students become more vocal in the building, as well as more present physically and in a positive way. Because of that, their conversation skills have increased, peer relationships have increased, also relationships with them and other teachers because of Charmander. Going on his walks and building him into our routine in the resource room, it actually has made a lot of impact across the school building, to the point where kids are now asking to come sign up and visit and just come in and just get to meet them and have conversations with my students, whereas they didn't do that before. So I would say we've had several positive impacts so far.
So Cubone has had a very positive, I'm used to yelling. I was used to being loud. And now with Cubone, I can kind of be quiet. The kids love to come in and see him, look in the cage. If you bring them out, the adults would like to come get them, pat them, and they just like to play with them and have them around.